Right, hello and welcome to Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's the Manchester derby. Sorry, we are a tad late. The West Ham Everton game went on a little bit longer than I would have hoped. So it posted everything slightly back, but we are live. We are here for the Manchester derby. Manchester United versus Manchester City. And the lineups are out. And it's not looking good, bruv, is it? It's not looking good. So, here they are. For Manchester United, in goal, we've got Andre Onana, Diego Dalot, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof make up a back four with Sofiane Amrabat and Christian Eriksen in a midfield double pivot just in front of that back four. McTominay plays as a number 10 with Bruno Fernandes moving out to the right wing. Marcus Rashford will play on the left. And Rasmus Højlund will lead the line for Manchester United as Aston Villa make it 3-0 in their game against Luton. Now, hopefully, hopefully we win. But we're going to need a lot more than hope, won't we? You're looking at that team. We don't know for certain about who will play where exactly, especially in that midfield. It could be Eriksen at number 10. We don't really know. It will kind of we'll kind of just have to wait and find out. But McTominay has been playing advanced more recently, so that's why I've got him there. Onana with Maguire, the wall of United. Yeah, it's not the best wall, is it? From what we've seen so far this season, but a good performances from both against Copenhagen in our last game sets us up for an interesting one today. The league table to your side is accurate. So we currently sit lower than we would like, to say the least. We sit in 8th while City are in 5th. It's close. It's close. It could be worse. Am I just trying to make myself feel better a little bit? But that's how it currently stands. Look, a win today changes it. Changes a lot of things for us. Puts us up to 18 points. Puts us above Newcastle. 3 points off Man City. And given all the abuse we've had from the start to the season, to be 3 points off Man City would be good. So what am I saying? I'm saying let's go beat Manchester City. Because that's going to be quite easy, am I right? Am I right? I just want a good game to watch. I mean, we haven't gone through City's team, have we? So we'll do that before we discuss our team a little bit more. So for Manchester City, sorry, it's Ederson in goal. Walker, Diaz, Gavardio will be the back three with John Stones and Rodri, of course, playing as that double pivot in this 3-2-4-1 that Manchester City play. Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden and Jack Grealish will play in the wings. And in that front four with Erling Haaland just ahead. Now if we go over to this screen, it's the same lineup as I expected City to play. Obviously this has it as a 4-2-3-1. So this is kind of how they'll be in a defensive structure. with Rodri and Bernardo Silva being the two kind of 8/6s when John Stones will drop back into centre half. However, on the ball, how we kind of expect Man City to be majority of this game, I think it will look closer to this. Why am I sacrificing my seat when I know we're going to get dominated? I hate myself sometimes. Yeah, no. You know, I can't agree more. I can't agree more, really. It is bad, but look. So this is our first home Premier League game since, unfortunately, Sir Bobby passed away. Man City's away form against last season's top 9. Dreadful. 2 wins. Against Arsenal. Well, sorry, 1 win against Arsenal. Drew and lost all the rest, including, obviously, to us. Advantage United. But what I was going to say is, obviously, it's our first home game at Old Trafford in the Premier League since Sir Bobby's passing. So, as if this game wasn't... Look, a Manchester derby should be all you need to be motivated and to be pumped for a game, to be playing Manchester United. With it being the first game since Sir Bobby, there should be no player on that pitch should be devoid of any confidence, should be devoid of any motivation to go out there and give them a fucking hiding. No, none of them. Because what's a bigger occasion than this? What occasion is bigger than this? None. We have to go out there and win, and we have to prove why we're not the noisy neighbours, I suppose. There he is, holding the European Cup. Clearly, I'm that nervous. I've spilt water down me. Nice one, me. You going free, Nico? Clearly, you're in a good mood after the Everton win. That is what I love to hear. A bit of confidence. Quickly before we do the lineup, before we do the predictions, we'll go through the lineups once again. For Manchester United, it's Andre Onana in goal, Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, and Victor Lindelof make up the back four. Lindelof starting as a left back. Sofian Amrabat will play as kind of that 6 with... Well, you imagine it's going to be alongside Christian Eriksen. It could well be alongside McTominay, or it could be even a midfield 3 with Eriksen and McTominay as the 2 8s. Marcus Rashford will start on the left. Bruno Fernandes will start on the right. And a start for Rasmus Højlund in the derby. He starts at number 9. Sky Sports has it as a 4-4-2. 4-1-4-1, sorry. With Eriksen playing on the flank. I don't see it like that at all. For City, Ederson in goal. Walker, Diaz, Gavardio as a back 3. Johnny Stones and Rodri will start in a midfield double pivot. Obviously, John Stones will drop back into centre half to make it a 4 out of possession. Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden, and Jack Grealish will play as part of that front 4 with Erling Haaland leading the line for Manchester City. Exactly where Foden and Bernardo Silva will line up in this front 4, I'm unsure. Foden and Bernardo Silva are swapped by Sky, so that will be something I will keep an eye on. There will be a moment's silence, or I imagine it'd probably be applause, sorry, for the late great Sir Bobby Charlton, who of course unfortunately passed away last week. Brighton have conceded. That game is now 1-1. That goal, let's see Brighton drop down to 7th. Here we go then. Here we go then. We're moments away from kickoff. They don't get bigger than this. Let me just tweet out the stream as we are now underway. McTominay finds Rasmus Højlund. McTominay out to Marcus Rashford. Go on then. Come on then. Rashford. Go on. I don't know why. There's something part of me there was like, we're going to score straight away. Here is Dalot. That's an awful ball into the box. Headed back, put back across by Lindelof. Out for a goal kick. It's a good start though. It's a good start. I'll take that. I'll take that start. I haven't been on it. I'm good, mate. How are you? The stream is still working, yeah? I'm going 2-1 United. Go on, McTominay. McTominay. Scott McTominay shoots straight at Ederson. This is some start from United. Every time we go forward, we seem to be threatening. And this is why we're playing McTominay. He's got to slide in Højlund there for me, though. He's just greedy. It's a bit greedy there from McTominay for me. But I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. We can't, can we? Like, we gotta calm ourselves down a little bit here. Well, I've got to calm myself down, really. There's Bernardo Silva. I'll tell you what, it could be Bernardo Silva on the left and Grealish alongside Alvarez is kind of the two central cams. I mean, Foden's definitely out on the right. We'll update that. Well, I'll keep an eye on this. United yet to score. I look. So they've shown the goal scoring in the first 15 minutes, lowest to highest, and they've got us on the lowest with 0. But so is like so many other teams. But Arsenal were there, for example. So it's not hardly a stat, is it? Yeah, you might. I don't know if I'm still lagging, but yeah, you guys. Some of you will be ahead of me. I'm watching it on Sky Go, so I am slightly delayed, unfortunately. And obviously the delay YouTube then adds does put me about a minute behind, but it's all right. We have one rule here on the channel: if you are ahead, just don't spoil it for the rest of us. I don't like having to block people. I like to be able to kind of see what's going on in chat all the time, and like be able to respond to it straight away. Last thing I want to be having to do is kind of add a minute delay to answer in chat to avoid spoilers. I know you won't, Nico. I'm just saying it to everyone else as well who are tuning in. As Marcus Rashford has it, and I was bringing it forward here for United. Højlund's made a run. He looks for Lindelof. It's a poor pass. Lindelof's offside. That's poor from Lindelof. But it's a big game for Marcus Rashford. Not been in very good form, really, this season. And in a game as big as this, we need him to turn up. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I know it's been a while. But no, I couldn't tell you any exactities. There's a free kick here for City for the offside. Obviously, Ederson will take it because of how relaxed Man City are. Being in possession, that's where they want the ball. And I tell you what, we were bang on with the McTominay at number 10. We were bang on. See, we know what we're talking about when it comes to this footy malarkey. Maguire goes back into Andre Onana. Johnny Evans is showing for it, but Onana will go long to Højlund. Finds him brilliantly. McTominay to Bruno. Back to Scott McTominay. We need a big performance from McTominay today. And so far, so good. As Liverpool have a third in their game against Forest. Here's Bernardo Silva. To Gvardiol. And it's Salah with the third for Liverpool. And that game, I mean, it was already done pretty much. And Onana with a big save. And again, and cleared away from I think it was Haaland on the line. Such a good chance there for Manchester City straight away. 7 minutes in, and could be 1-0 City already. Rodri's ball. Lindelof just isn't watching him. The ball flips down to Foden. Onana makes a good first save. But it's more up than out than anything. He gets a second touch onto it, but he can't grab hold of it. And it was Harry Maguire who's composed on his line to deal with it. And Jonny Evans and Harry Maguire both go down. Bloody hell. We'll see it here. Onana, it's not the most convincing piece of goalkeeping in the world, is it? He gets away with it. But Gavardio. And Luton have one back. Jack Grealish. Bernardo Silva turns in the box. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes up against Gavardio there. It was a mismatch from the start, wasn't it? Johnny Stones with it. I don't like this start from Man City. We had two good chances from the off, and this is kind of what we should have we have to expect. It's Emiliano Martinez own goal. Here's Højlund. Rashford's made a good run. Højlund looks to slot in McTominay. Bernardo Silva just gets back in time. But look, United looking dangerous. When we get the ball, we win it high and we look dangerous. Varane, and I just said Varane, Evans is above Varane on tactics. Apparently Ten Hag said Evans is above Varane on tactics. I haven't actually seen the quote, but that is mad. Foden just runs it out of play. Matt Turner, what are you doing, lad? I've just seen Salah's third goal. Liverpool's third goal and Salah's goal. Matt Turner, what on earth is he doing? He's come running out and he just nowhere near it. Rodri moves it out wide to Jack Grealish. 12 minutes in here. City on the attack again. But they're giving it away. McTominay. No, sorry, it's Højlund. Look at him run. He's just like gallops. And Højlund, can he find Rashford? No, you've got to find Rashford there, Rasmus. And it's things like that. We're playing on the counter attack, and for me, you've got to find Rashford there. He's running into so much space. McTominay doing well. You find Bruno, find him with a tackle, and who's Julian Alvarez? Just gives it to Harry Maguire. Lovely. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Johnny Evans has it. To Bruno Fernandes. Don't just go long. He's fired it at McTominay. He's given it to Evans. Just calm and composed on the ball, please. Onana with it. Just says, go on then, get in shape. We're not going to go long, which is what I like to see. Evans. Give it back into Andre Onana. Back to Johnny Evans. We're actually playing. We're actually trying to play against Man City. This is madness. Lindelof. Just gives it back into Andre Onana. Maguire's there. We go long to Højlund, who's fouled by Ruben Diaz. That is quality from Rasmus. Boys, I don't want to get my hopes up here, but we're doing all right. We are doing all right. We could be a goal down, but we're not. And that's the main thing. Eriksen just goes back into Maguire. Back to Eriksen. Nice ball into Rasmus Højlund. Tried to get a flick off. Didn't really come off, but we still have it. With Diogo Dalot. Dalot. Bruno. Evans not the greatest balls to Maguire, but here he is. Just give it back to him now. Give it back to him. There we go. Lindelof. See, there's a problem. Look, I feel bad for Lindelof because he's not left-footed and Haaland's running through. Onana's off his line really quickly to deal with it. Good goalkeeping there from Andre Onana. Maybe a little bit more composure, ideally. But look, that's where the beauty of having a goalkeeper like Andre Onana. He's very quick off his line. He starts high and loves to come off it just to sweep up any danger. Don't know where De Gea would have been in that situation. And if Haaland gets that, it's almost a certain goal, isn't it? Rodri to Stones. Stone moves the ball out to Jack Grealish. Bernardo Silva chips it into the back stick. Headed clear by McTominay, and Rodri fires way over the bar. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Onana goes long, looking for Højlund, can't find him. Haaland looks for Foden. Lindelof wins it. It's a free kick to City. (5-2) against Ajax. Finished 5-2. Irving Lozano hat-trick. Luke de Jong And Ismail, I don't even know how to pronounce that last name, so I'm not even going to try. But it's all gone to pot for Ajax, hasn't it? Since a certain Erik ten Hag left, but I was told winning the Eredivisie with Ajax is easy. Kyle Walker. Diaz. Rodri. Nice player from Manchester City. And look, I mean, to be fair, I think we've played all right. Opening 20 minutes. I think, look, if you think we're going to be able to play how Arsenal did against Man City, how Liverpool might try and play against Man City, where you try and go kind of toe to toe with them, we're not going to do that, especially with the squad that we've got, the squad and the injury list we've got. Like, Varane isn't fit. Reguilon isn't fully fit. We've got Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, both out. We've got Wan-Bissaka out, who, I mean, at this point, Dallo might be the first choice right back again, but we don't know that for certain. Casemiro's out. We've got a lot of players missing. Obviously, Antony's been dropped for whatever reason. That might be a fitness thing as well. So, we're not a fully fit squad. So, to expect us to kind of try and dominate this game is ludicrous. But what we are doing, as Jack Grealish had a shot there, just parried wide by Andre Onana, good save by the Cameroonian. What we are doing is we're letting Man City have the ball in non-threatening areas, and then we're engaging when we have to. And then, that being said, on the counter attack, we do look dangerous, and we've created 2 or 3 really good chances. And as I read on Twitter earlier, if we just had better technically sound players, if we were, let's say, had Liverpool's players, as the tweet said, we could have been 2 or 3 up in those opening 10 minutes. And that's kind of the difference, unfortunately, for United. We're not clinical enough. Is this ticking over? No, it's paused. Why has that been? How long has that been paused for? Does that been paused the entire game? Did I pause that when we did the lineups and just haven't unpaused it? If so, I'm a bloody idiot. Eriksen, nice flick, looking for Rashford. John Stones wins it. Amrabat and Lindelof just running into each other. Can't give that as a foul, ref. You can't give that. That is ludicrous. Stupid decision. Not a foul for me, that. And before anyone says anything, yes, if that happens to a United player, it will be a foul. Come on, we know this. We know these rules. So it is a free kick to Manchester City. Julian Alvarez will take it. It's a good ball in. Diego Dallo's there. And Maguire clears away. Kyle Walker will look to put it back into the danger zone. Evans doesn't win the first ball, but Bruno Fernandes trying to play. I didn't like that, Bruno. I did not like that. And now he'll just launch it long. But Julian Alvarez will just keep it forward. Maguire wins it in the air against Haaland, and Lindelof has it. Finds Højlund, who does well. And United kind of get out from what was a bit of a frantic area. And Lindelof looks for the crossfield ball for Dalot. Doesn't get it. It was a poor header originally from Gvardiol, but Dalot just messes up the first time pass as well. Onana goes long, looking for Rashford. Gvardiol wins it. And look, the thing is with this Man City team, and it is partly how it's some of the reason why the squad has been built like it is. VAR's checking something. What's VAR checking? What? Cody Gakpo has scored. You can't. No way. Fuck. If this is given as a penalty. You can't give this as a penalty. So Højlund's grabbed him from a ball coming into the box. You can't give this as a penalty. Fuck off. Fuck off. I can't. Fuck off. Fuck off. That is ridiculous. Fuck this. Fuck that. Referee's giving a penalty for that. That is fucking ridiculous. That is outrageous. That happens every corner, every week, every corner, every game. You're taking the piss. Fucking shit. It's bullshit, that. Bullshit. I can't be arsed. It's never a penalty on a week of fucking Sundays. Well done, VAR. Not doing your job again. No one's even appealed for it. And they've given Erling Haaland a penalty to give City a lead. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Go on then, Onana. We're going to need something from you here. Onana's been told off for for his bottle. Joke. Come on then. Haaland scores. Fucking joke. Joke. What a joke. That is fucking ridiculous. I am fuming about that, by the way. That is awful. I'm lost for words. Work. Remember, guys, that wasn't given as a penalty for us. Fucking joke. I can't be arsed. I cannot be arsed. I've even seen fucking Arsenal fans. I've seen everyone go, no, it's not. Man City fans, no, Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans. It's a fucking farce. Absolute farce, man. Onana, good on this line there. He gives it away. Joke. And look, they'll get away with it. They'll get away with it like they always do. Absolute joke. Maguire goes long looking for Bruno Fernandes. Ball back to Ederson. Guys, we get a penalty, we get anything, we'll keep an eye out. The referee set a precedent now. A precedent has been set. Here we go. A slight tug of the shirt, slight anything, and we'll give penalties. Because I mean, I'd also like, can we replay Arsenal? We'll replay Arsenal while we're at it. Because Højlund had worse done to him against Arsenal. VAR checked it, and we were told, never a pen. A Manchester derby. A Manchester derby, and they're giving that. Joke. Joke. Here comes City Foden. Ederson just rolls out to John Stones. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Man City Twitter account came out themselves and went, that's not a pen. That is ridiculous. I've not seen anyone on Twitter going, I'm not seeing anyone saying, oh yeah, that's a pen. And the thing is, we actually was having a decent start. Like, it wasn't even that bad. But we were creating some good chances. But when you have something like that go against you, it's just, it kills you. Vardy, I'll bring it forward here. Up to Bernardo Silva. City using it well here. Cheers, lad. How are we getting on anyway? How's everyone getting on? What's people making of this game? Oh, that penalty, it's really pissed me off. Really pissed me off. Because, look, I mean, Man United have been fucked over by VAR this season anyway. The amount of penalties we should have had. But, so at Arsenal, when we played at Arsenal, Højlund, on his debut, knocks the ball past Gabriel, who then grabs him and pulls him to the ground, wrestles him down. Wasn't given as a penalty. Yet that, which you see literally every corner, was. And if they give a handball for this, I'm going to be fucking fuming. The ball's come in and Dalot and Maguire between him just don't header it. It hits Dalot's like there. It's not a handball. It's not been given. My prediction was 2-1 United, and so they're still technically on. But it's certainly harder now. Look, but we could have had a goal. McTominay had a chance or two at the start, or just a better decision making, and we could have scored in the first 5-10 minutes. And that's what's so frustrating as well. Like, we don't, when we've created chances, we're not going to create loads of chances against City. So when you do, you've got to take them, and that is a foul by Johnny Evans on Grealish. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee gives it a penalty because he's dived into the box. A free kick here for City. Foden and Alvarez standing over it. Julian Alvarez goes for goal. Onana gets a strong hand and pushes it over. Corner for Manchester City. So the 5th corner for City so far. We've not had a single one. Ball comes into the box, headed clear, and Amrabat flicks it away. Foden. Looks for the ball into the box. I think it was Diaz with the header, flicked wide. Never really troubling Andre Onana. Onana goes long. Diaz goes across to Kyle Walker. Ball down the line. I don't like how... I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. Julian Alvarez moves out wide to Jack Grealish. And this is where Manchester City are dangerous. Grealish cuts inside. Shoots. Blocked by Sofiane Amrabat. Out for a corner to Manchester City. Corner for City. Julian Alvarez will take it. In it comes. Headed clear by Victor Lindelof. We've played on. Julian Alvarez gives it away. You can't then pull it back! They've played the advantage. He's just fucked it. Oh yeah, we'll play the advantage. Julian Alvarez wants to play the advantage, but then when we tackle him, or no, he makes a mistake. We didn't even tackle him. He made a mistake. Oh, we'll pull it back now. Don't worry, Julian. We'll pull it back. Bullshit. Horse shit. So see up to third. We've got a little bit of a brawl between Amrabat and Foden here. I'm not. Someone will probably be booked, but I'm sorting out the league tables. We're gonna get Amrabat and Foden been booked. I mean, is that a foul? Is that a yellow card? It's a Manchester derby, man. I don't think either of those should be yellow cards. Onana's also been booked, by the way. Like the ref is ruining the game. Like he's shit. The referee is fucking shit. The penalty is dreadful. And it's just like it's a Manchester derby at the end of the day. Like you want a bit of that. Don't book him for it. The referee's made the game about him. And again, because of these shit refs, he'll get away with it. Of course he will. But realistically, that penalty will decide this game. Also, by the way, let's not forget with this penalty, I don't want to keep going on about it, but there's nothing joyful to say about this Man United performance right now. Clear and obvious. For VAR to give something, it has to be a clear and obvious error from the referee. I would like to ask, what is clear and obvious about a decision that happened, something that happens all the time and never gets given? What about that is a clear and obvious error? Answers written on a postcard, I imagine. And look, I'm sure they'll get Dermot Gallagher or whatever on fucking Ref Watch or whatever the fuck they want to call it. We'll go, actually, this, and this. But then they won't press them about, right, if that's a penalty, why is this not a penalty, this not a penalty? And show all the hundreds of examples of over the season when that has happened, the exact thing has happened and nothing's been given. They won't. But we've all seen it. We've all seen the lunacy. Go on, United. Oh! Ederson, what a save. McTominay needs out of nothing, by the way. Takes it on his chest, hits the volley. Ederson, oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. It is kind of straight at him. But it's a good save by Ederson. Long ball. Evans wins it. McTominay. Eriksen. Does well. Finds Bruno. Eriksen still. But move out wide. No? Why not? Bruno Fernandes. Moves it out wide to Marcus Rashford. Go on. Dalot's on the overlap. Rashford delivers. Vardio heads clear. And you can see Dalot. And the end of this first half, United looking a little bit dangerous here. Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Maguire wins the header. It's over for a goal kick. And look, we're showing, look, we can be dangerous. We can create chances in this game. And it's not totally over for us. Especially when we will bring on... What's his name? We will bring on Garnacho at some point. And that will just bring more urgency and more directness into this United attack when he comes on. I imagine it will be around the 70th minute mark. Lindelof just clatters Foden there. Referee plays the advantage. Jack Grealish. Stones. Good tackle from McTominay. Grealish into Bernardo Silva. City with one last chance. Onana with an incredible save to deny Erling Haaland. And that is why you buy Andre Onana. What a save to deny Erling Haaland. Ball chipped to the back post. Lindelof looks lost. And Onana dives across. Gets two strong hands on it to turn it wide. That is fantastic from Andre Onana. And he's really starting to show those... show the haters why we brought him. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Generally, I don't think we've actually been that bad today. If I'm being honest, I don't think we've been that bad. Obviously, Man City were always going to come and dominate. And if you came into this game expecting anything else, I think you're a bit stupid. But the goal we've conceded has nothing to do with how we've played, but everything to do with the officials. It's ludicrous, and I'm sure we can go, I'm not going to, obviously, but we could go through all season. Every game, there will be 2 or 3 of those every game. Every single game that haven't been given. So in a Manchester derby, where generally in a derby, we want to see it, the officials let a little bit more go when it comes to the physicality of the game. We want our players to show the desire. Like I said, when both Foden and Amrabat got booked, I don't think either of those should get booked. Was it a foul on Foden by Foden on Amrabat? Yes, it was. But what you want to see them having words with each other, getting in each other's faces. That's what it's a derby. That's what it's about. So I don't want to see players getting booked for that. I don't want to see players getting booked for the smallest of things. Let the game go. Let them play. Just ruining the game. Going under the radar, how Amrabat got a yellow card for being fouled by Foden. Right. I'll be back in 5. I just need to go fill my glass up and try and calm myself down, I suppose. You think it was a good half? Yeah, no. United generally we were all right. Well, look. Obviously, we weren't amazing, but given the game, it's kind of the best we could expect, isn't it? So I'm not too unhappy. It's the officials, however, need to get a grip. They have been dreadful. Right, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Mason Mount's coming on. He's warming up. Mate, like I say, Mount's coming on, which is good. I don't know who he's going to come on for, though. I don't really get why Mount doesn't play more. I don't. You can't bring Mainu on in a game like this. I don't really know why he's on the bench, to be honest. Lindelof or Reguilon. Well, no, Dalot's on the Dalot's plays on, is on the right anyway, so you wouldn't have to swap him. Amrabat's off Mount. Does Mount at 10? Yeah, so Mount's at the 10. McTominay's dropped in there. Like that. I don't really get it, but sure. Second half has started. I just haven't forgot to sort the timer. I fancy a comeback. We make it in the final third. City's showing some holes in their midfield without good. Oh no, I agree. Like I say, we could have been a few goals up in that first 5 minutes. We could have scored one or two. But it's about quality. It's a quality issue. As sad as that is to say, it is a quality issue. Bruno Fernandes from the edge goes for goal. Good save, Ederson. There's Bernardo Silva. Cross comes in. Back post. Foden got there, but it's over the bar. Rodri finds Alvarez. Crossfield ball looking for Grealish. Oh. Bruno looks down the line. Well dealt with. West City. There we go. Julian Alvarez. Lovely ball out to Jack Grealish. Grealish go away. Finds Bernardo Silva. To the back stick. Haaland is 2-0. It's 2-0. There we go. Game done, innit? Erling Haaland, you're a naughty man. You're a naughty man. And Lindelof, he's lost, isn't he? Where is he? That's a free header at the back stick. It's a free header at the back post. It's a lovely ball to Grealish. And look, that's why I knew Grealish would play in this game. Johnny Evans and Lindelof, what are you both doing? That is horrific defending. And no chance for Onana. Well, the game's done, innit? The game's done. It's about how many does City you want now. That is awful defending. Look, man, it's a great move from City, and I'm happy to praise Man City. They are a top team, clearly, but it's frustrating when if that penalty's not given, then it's a completely different game. It's Lindelof at the back stick. Well, and Evan, both of them just go sprinting away. The ball's gone to the back post, and Lindelof and Evans has run away. That's handball. Go on then, give us that handball. Might not be handball. Boylan, lovely ball. Rashford does well. To Lindelof. Finds Bruno Fernandes. He lost it, but he gets it back. Boylan, just a poor pass. And long goes the ball. I still don't really understand why I've taken Amrabat on. Apart from the fact he's on a booking. But now we have got McTominay and Eriksen as our two sitting sixes. A combination we had when we lost 6-3 to them. I tell you what, an Erling Haaland brace is not great. Evans. Eriksen back to Mount. Evans goes into Andre Onana. Now a lovely ball looking for Lindelof. Foden flicks it back forward. Evans and Eriksen, just no communication there. Is that for Firm for United, for City? 53 minutes played. United 0, City 2. Walk on did Nana claims well. What's going on? Hold on. Kyle Walker. Why is... working now? How long has that been like broken for? Since like half time? I don't really get what's happened. Oh, so YouTube streaming is so buggy at the moment, clearly. Here's Julian Alvarez bringing it forward for City. Alvarez fired. Blocked by Johnny Evans, I think that was. There's going to be a corner. Turn back. Haaland. Kyle Walker. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's sorted itself out, but I couldn't tell you. Because, I mean, I'm being told it's completely bugged out. Lovely ball into Julian Alvarez there. Foden. Bringing it forward up against Lindelof. John Stones, somehow it hit him and he finds Grealish, who shoots. Good save, Onana again. Onana, that penalty save against Copenhagen has lit a fire in his belly and he's really come through. He's playing well at the moment, which is important for us. I don't like the fact Jack Grealish is playing well. Because a Jack Grealish in good form is dangerous for anyone. That's poor from Mount, loses it. Evans steps in. Højlund back to Eriksen. Back to Rasmus Højlund. Look for the ball down the line to Rashford. It's a poor ball. And it's not really great there from Højlund in general. City just bossing proceedings. Not possession. It's been fairly even, but 4 shots to 1. 2 on target to 1. 6 touches in our box compared to 0. They're better than us. Here's Josh Gvardiol bringing it forward. Diaz takes it down well. Rodri to Stones. Julian Alvarez. Foden. Lovely ball into Erling Haaland. Harry Maguire's doing well. Stones back to Julian Alvarez. Out wide to Jack Grealish. And here comes City. Fired across goal. Wide of Onana's back post. United get away with one again. Getting far too close to the comfort. I know, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. Is it broken again? I don't understand why it keeps breaking. Know what we're doing? Right, I think we're back. I don't know if... I don't know. You know, we're alright, we're alright. As we hit the 60th minute mark, it is United 0, City 2. Can we... Ref, what's going on? He's not booked a player there for time wasting. Fair enough. Haaland. Still Haaland finds Foden. Trying to find a bit of space. Can't quite find it. Here is Rodri. Foden. Walker. Diaz. Rodri. Nice ball into Stones. And Man City just going through the gears now. We've got to make some changes at some point. Alvarez goes back into Kyle Walker. I'll tell you what, we're lucky we don't have to beat Man City in the League Cup to retain it, because we would get battered by them. Lindelof fouled there by Foden. Referee doesn't give it, of course, because, well, who knows, really. Are we not? Eric, lad. A few changes would be nice. Get Tony on. Get somebody on. We can't stay like this. Onana into McTominay. Out wide. Harry Maguire. Go on, lad. Ping a ball somewhere. Lindelof takes it down well. In fact, he did exactly what I asked him to do. Evans. It's just too much like loft on it. It's not direct enough. It's not got enough pace on it to actually get there. It's not, sometimes passing isn't just about getting the ball there. It's about how you get it there. Like, yeah, you might hit your man, he can bring it down. But if he's running 200 miles per hour, you want to play it in front of him so he can take it in his stride. You don't want it to have to make him stop, bring it down his chest, look up and go, right, what are we doing then? You don't want to force him to stop. You want it to go in his path just so he can, as soon as he gets there, he can just run and continue what he's doing. And that pass there from Evans, it's so lofty that whoever was making the run, I think it was Bruno, wouldn't be able to just run with it. He would have to bring it down, and then he's one-on-one with his man. There's Anthony. And Martial there warming up. Anthony's not got his joggers on. Martial, I believe, does. It might just be Martial's cold. Anthony would look like his hand was cold. But, like, do you bring Anthony on? Like, What is there to suggest Anthony's going to change this game based on anything we've seen this season? Hoyland chasing down Kyle Walker. Hoyland gets there just before. No, sorry, Walker got there just before Hoyland. And Diaz goes long. Grealish into Gvardiol. Got McTominay. Hoyland. Here's McTominay again. I don't like how involved McTominay is. Like, McTominay hasn't been awful today, I don't think. But has he been good? No. Eriksen. Ball into the box. Headed clear by Diaz. Sorry, it was Stones. Now Lindelof. Maguire. Eriksen just in front of the halfway line. Maguire back into Eriksen. Sees the ball down the line to Diogo Dalot, and here he is. Dalot, nice ball to Bruno Fernandes, who puts it to the back stick. Kyle Walker deals with it first time and second time. I think it might have taken a bit of a deflection, that Bruno Fernandes cross, which took it more towards the back stick than anything. Here is Julian Alvarez. Just slows it down, finds Foden. A depressing end to this game where we've got to make some changes. We've got to change it up at some point. I don't know why we're leaving it so long. It's Bernardo Silva straight at keeper Onana. Gvardiol. Someone just help. Mount's got him there. He just needs a bit of help and nobody comes. Here's Johnny Evans. I mean, it's a sad state of affairs when Johnny Evans. I mean, we didn't mention it earlier, but Johnny Evans is actually starting a Manchester derby. Bruno Fernandes just passed out for a throw-in. Long day. Long day. Richard Wright and Scott Carson watching on from the sidelines. Walker goes down the line to Stones. Alvarez. Rodri. Poor pass. McTominay steals in. Can't find the pass. Eriksen there. Wins it before Julian Alvarez. Now can he get the cross? And he does. Blocked corner. Eriksen in the corner. Delivers into the box. Away for another corner. At least we get some corners. Another corner for United. Come on then. Delivered. Cleared away at the front post. Bruno. Up to Diogo Dalot. Eriksen. Back to Dalot. Eriksen to Bruno. Just lumps the ball into the box. He's got absolutely no chance of ever reaching it. I've seen a push in the back there by Grealish. Are they not giving us fouls after the penalty earlier? No. Maguire. Lindelof. Goes out wide to Diogo Dalot. He drops it back into Eriksen. Mount's made a good run, but we've gone long for Rashford, who takes it down on his chest. And he misses. He has to hit the target there. Marcus Rashford. That's the best chance we're going to get. That ball from Christian Eriksen on the halfway line, sees the run. It's unbelievable. And he takes it down on his chest. He doesn't even hit the target. Come on. Yeah. Oh. It's. I don't know why he's still on why he plays all the time still. I still can't get over the fact our best performance this season has come against Crystal Palace in the Cup, and yet we've hardly seen that team again. Most of our best performances has come with Martial playing over the years. Yeah, he doesn't play anymore. Grealish slots through Haaland and Onana. I tell you what, if it wasn't for Onana, this could have been a. Well, wow. Who knows? It could have been a cricket score. I said that actually to my mate. This could be a cricket score. That's really good goalkeeping there, Onana. I wonder how much discussion there'll be on Onana, because he's been great today, and obviously throughout the season they've been very, very much on his back. So I imagine today they'll be the same. They'll be talking about him. Probably not. I think Lindelof and Dalot may have swapped sides. I don't know. Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva, Odin. What is Lindelof doing? Onana, what? We've got away with one there. Lindelof was a mistake originally, and then Onana came out and just couldn't grab hold of the ball. Lindelof just leaves it to go out for a throw in. Can we get some changes, please, Eric? We do have some changes. I think that's Martial. If I remember correctly, Mainu played as a right back in pre-season. The Garnacho is on. And Reguilon is on. The Reguilon will go at left back, obviously. Højlund came off. We put Rashford up top. That's what we're seeing this. Rashford up top, man. I don't want to say anything. But it's... You have to question how this bloke constantly plays. It's got to be questioned. There's no logic behind how and why he continues to play every week, because he's not very good. Like what has he done today to warrant to play? And I think you look at that bench. Whenever look, I say what you want about Martial, but seemingly every time he comes on, we score. Now, am I saying, oh, that is because of Martial and Martial only? No, I'm not. But while that's the case, you'd think, oh, let's try use this lad a little bit more then. Do we? No. No, we do not. Maguire, McTominay, Eriksen. I think Eriksen's played quite well today, to be fair. I say that as he then gives the ball away. Ball over the top, looking for Haaland. Maguire's there, well played. Harry Maguire. Maguire goes back into Diogo Dalot. Onana. Reguilon. Goes down the line. Garnacho. Kyle Walker's just straight in on his back. It's a long ball. I think Mount and Bruno may have swapped. Gareth Southgate's here. Brilliant. Because that's how you make my day better. I was thinking, oh, this has been a bit of a shit game. I hope Gareth Southgate's here. That would really make my day. John Stones with it. Rodri. Julian Alvarez. Stones. Back to Diaz. City just knocking it about for fun. They really, really are. They're taking the piss, really. Good play here from Manchester City. Here's Gavardio. Bernardo Silva looks for the ball out wide. Reguilon with a block, but it's now Foden. He looks to put it back across. Bodies just crowd him out. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Good play here from Manchester City. Rodri. Look at him. Foden in so much space. Completely unchallenged. Is able to pluck that ball out of nowhere. Ball touch from Walker. Rashford will give chase. But nothing. I don't know why Rashford's on the pitch. I really don't. Can somebody explain to me why he's on the pitch? Answers on a postcard. I have no faith. No faith in this bloke. And I don't know what Erik ten Hag's doing. Like, I mean, this is a bigger issue than today. Isn't why I question, and I'm still very much Ten Hag in. Don't get that twisted. But not a good save. It's fallen to Haaland, who puts it across, and it's 3-0, and it's Phil Foden. Can we get an offside flag or something somewhere? I don't know. Haaland was so free. You're hoping he's offside. And the rain comes flooding down. Or at least it looks like rain. Jonny Evans, what are you doing? Jonny Evans, what are you doing? He's so deep, just doesn't watch the run of Haaland at all. That is dreadful from Jonny Evans. Criminal. And it's an Erling Haaland hat-trick and brace and an assist. It's embarrassing. And you see some home fans leaving already. Can you blame them? That was a clear foul by Dalot, by the way. Not given. They gave a penalty for 5 times worse, but softer, or 5 times less than that. Kyle Walker coming forward to Jack Grealish. Grealish still looks to get the cross in. Foden with a bicycle kick. Wide of the post. United getting away with one. But don't get me wrong. This could quite easily be 4 or 5. Like, we could quite easily collapse again still. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're pissing water, but like, we're still somewhat afloat. Here's Eriksen. Moves out wide to Garnacho. First time it really feels like Garnacho's got the ball. And the cross is cleared away. Foden's just absolutely ruined Reguilon. And that's a strong challenge from Bruno Fernandes. That's better from Bruno. That is the type of challenge I always want to see Scott McTominay do. Because he's not very good, McTominay. He's lasted 90 minutes today. So I would like to see him just fucking go hit somebody. As Roy Keane said, sometimes I used to go up and just hit somebody just to make myself feel better. Why is McTominay, the one thing your kind of praise for is your passion? Fucking show some. It's been an embarrassment of the second half. And Eriksen His cross is so poor. It's straight at Ederson. And look, just look at how they're playing. It's like a training routine for them. Ederson catches it and just rolls it out like it's nothing. Bruno Fernandes is down. I assume this will be a yellow card. Probably a red, really. Let's see it. The Bruno's has got it. Yeah, that's a yellow card. That's the easy yellow. It's got to be yellow. Bruno's got there first and he stamped on him. Especially given the standards of officiating earlier. No, not given. Very, very surprised. Rashford. Can we get Martial on? Just show me a bit of Martial magic for the last 5 minutes, please. Bruno Fernandes puts it in. Eriksen blocked. Rashford. To Diogo Dalot. Rashford. Tries to put the ball into a box. It doesn't get further than 5 yards. Lovely. And Rashford then gets beaten by Jack Grealish in the air. He just... What is he good at, this bloke? Maguire. Still Maguire. Just so many bodies around him. Evans with a flick on. You know, get it down? No. Now we do. Dalot goes down the line looking for Mount. It's such a poor ball. And that sums this game up. Martial and Antony will now come on. Rashford is off. Thank God for that. And Eriksen as well. I mean, Mount will drop in. Bruno will go at 10. And Antony on the right. Manchester born and bred, has turned up and offered nothing. We got some changes here for City as well. Mateo Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic and Jeremy Doku will come on for Grealish and Alvarez. Sorry, that not meant to be on that screen. Wow. Could you blame me for just finishing it now? Really? Bruno Fernandes finds Alejandro Garnacho. Gone then. Just tackled by Kyle Walker. Just easily tackled by Walker. Well. There's a corner. Bruno Fernandes will take it. Ball comes in. Dealt with Reguilon. Look to head it back into the box, will he? Yeah, it's just bouncing around. United aren't going to bring it down. Offside's been given. The stone's coming off. Bernardo Silva's got man of the match, and he's been great. I mean, Man City's been great, haven't they? I mean, for United, you know, I think it can only really go to Onana. Eriksen, I think, played well. So I think, and Maguire, I don't think Maguire's done too badly. So those lads aside, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Evans, Reguilon. That just about sums it up. A pass down the line is going out for a throw in. So how much added time? We don't need it. You can just call it. But look, I mean, just before the third goal, I was speaking about Erik ten Hag, and look, I don't know what he's trying to do here, but it doesn't look like what we signed up for, does it? We wanted a manager that would come in and try and replicate the way he had his Ajax team playing, and when we bring in players like Anthony, Lisandro Martinez, when we're looking at trying to bring in Frenkie de Jong, players who have truly excelled in that system, you also think, yeah, that is what we're going to try and do. But this isn't an Erik ten Hag team. This isn't an Ajax team. If Erik ten Hag rocked up to Ajax trying to play like this, he'd be laughed out the door. A man that's meant to be obsessed with total football. And we're not seeing that. And like I say, again, this game, obviously, there's some games where you kind of have to accept, look, we're not better than them. We're not going to be anywhere near them. So we have to play in a way which is most likely, which will bring the best fruits for our labour. And hope that we can win a one-off game playing in this way. But apart from Crystal Palace in the cup, we haven't seen a performance all season close to that. And look, do I want, obviously, getting knocked out of the Champions League would be disastrous. But if it gives us, Anthony's just kicked Doku there. And he goes into the book, Anthony, there. But, I mean, I like it. I want to see that. So I'm all for that. Fair play. Anthony's showing a bit of something. We deal with it. Is that a corner? It is a corner. Bernardo Silva into the box, cleared away. And there we go. Bruno Fernandes gets his customary yellow card. I just don't know what to say. I mean, out of the players on the pitch right now, who do we have next? Newcastle in the cup, then Fulham. So out of this team, obviously Dalla has to play. I wouldn't start McTominay. Get Amrabat back in there. I'd start Anthony, Garnacho, Martial. Would I start Bruno? I don't know. Bruno or Ericsson? I don't know. Bruno's not been good enough. I would start Anthony. I would start Martial. I'd start Garnacho. I'd start that front three. See now. I don't even understand what we were looking at there. But it's been a horrific game. Truly, truly horrific. And go on then. Go on, Alan. Just score a free kick. No. Straight into the wall. First thing, the referee's done a right all game. Blow that. Blow the game up. Right. Horrific. First 20 minutes, we were alright. Look, we're being real. We were alright first 20 minutes. First half, generally, I thought we were alright, but it's a fucking joke of a penalty, first of all. I don't know why Ten Hag's going over to shake his hand. He doesn't say anything to the referee. Joke. Yeah, we'll do the match, the player ratings and stuff over in the match reaction. We'll be over there in just a mo. Well done, City. You can tell I'm in a shit mood. That game has just killed me off. We'll be live in a mo.